Well, it appears President Biden may need to rethink his latest campaign strategy of name calling. A Reuters reporter recently shared this Biden campaign email calling former president Broke Don. Now it appears the joke may be on Joe Biden. Former President Trump's net worth just skyrocketed after Truth Social began trading on the NASDAQ. And it has a market value of more than $6 billion right now. Trump has joined the list of the world's 500 richest people. But of course, the liberal media already have a problem with Trump making money off Truth Social stock market debut. They're calling the whole thing a scam.
The attempts to destroy President Trump continue to backfire as Truth Social goes public, increasing Trump's net worth up to around $8 billion. Mainstream liberal media, they don't see it that way. They're calling it a scam. But I want to read an article here from AP explaining here in detail what's happening with Truth Social. New York AP, shares of Donald Trump's social media company rose about 16% in the first day of trading on the NASDAQ, boosting the value of Trump's large stake in the company as well as smaller holdings to fans who purchase shares and show support of former President Trump. Trump Media and Technology Group Corp merged Monday with a blank check company called Digital World Acquisition Corporation. Trump Media, which runs the social media platform Truth Social, has now taken Digital World's place on the NASDAQ stock exchange. Shares closed at $57.99, up to 16.1%, giving the company a market value of $7.85 billion. At one point, the stock was up to 59%. Trump holds nearly 60% ownership stake in the company, now worth about $4.6 billion with a B. Guys, it doesn't matter what they try to do. Trump's really good at playing this game. Looks like he's playing way ahead, as Joe Biden calls him Broke Don. It's just not going to happen. So I want to play a couple of clips from the mainstream media having a panic attack over Trump's success.
It sounds like a pump and dump.
If you go and buy the stock, let's say from him, you're actually buying from him, and it goes down, if you sell it, you will have a tax loss. You could actually turn what could have been a political contribution into a taxable a tax loss.
I think that the value is essentially worthless. If they went to market and tried to sell $3 billion, the value of the stock would go to zero practically immediately.
I don't understand how this is going public. It makes $3 million in revenue, 3.5. My podcast makes a lot more money than it does, and it loses 49.
Go ahead, Kara
I make a lot. I'm just saying. I should go public at that many billion. And then it also it loses $50 million, and its users have declined precipitously, 39% this year. This is not a business; it's a meme stock. It's I forget which website called it, but I think maybe Axios. It's the memeiest meme stock in all of meme land. It's just it will be supported and possibly a way to get money to Donald Trump. And if he sells it early, the stock's going to go down. But there's probably a lot of people going to short this thing. But you never know. He has a lot of supporters. So GameStop was worth a ton of money, even though it didn't have the business to support it. So this will, and it could, if he sells some, it could make him some. But I suspect there'll be shareholder lawsuits everywhere, which is, I think, on brand for Donald Trump if he does anything sketchy. And also, the people who founded are fighting with each other too. Yeah. So there's that happening. So there's a lot. It's a Donald. It's not Trump stakes, but it's right up there.
I mean, it sounds like a DJT sort of moment, but Bloomberg was reporting, just to your point, that Trump's new net worth, including Truth Social, is $6.4 billion. It should make him one of the richest 500 people. I mean, look at this for a second, if you will. According to data from SimilarWeb, Truth Social is still tiny on scale of monthly active users when compared to Facebook, X, and Instagram Threads, and likely the Kara Swisher podcast as well. So what happens if it doesn't live up to
There's nobody on this thing. This is not a business. This is a meme stock, okay? Let me be clear. It is not. There are really significant small businesses in social media like Snapchat, but this is not. This is a pimple on the whatever. You know the expression.
Hyperventilating without oxygen or numbers. That was really confusing. So, but we already know he can't do anything with this for 6 months anyway, Dagan.
Right. The stock started trading today. And the ticker symbol is DJT, President Trump's initials. It's up 33% at the moment. So that added an additional, this is a back of the envelope calculation, added an additional $1.3 billion to his net worth. So he is at the moment worth about $8 billion. It's just astonishing.
But he can't touch that, is my point.
He cannot sell the shares for 6 months, and my understanding is he can't borrow against them either. But just a reminder, all of this was born out of censorship. This was the self-appointed speech police could not shut up or shut down President Trump by kicking him off Twitter or Facebook. So he started Truth Social. Supporters of President Trump, but also the haters, have helped make him richer because this is where they had to go. They were forced to follow his messages on Truth Social. I will shut up. I could go on about what he experienced yesterday in court as well, but people call it lawfare, but I don't think that fully elucidates what is at work here. This is an abuse of our laws and judicial system as a weapon of political war, and that's how it should be framed.
So, Doc Siegel, it is fascinating that this was over free speech. And remember, he and Elon Musk, Elon Musk even wanted him to come back to formerly known as Twitter, now X. But he's got his own thing going, and this is working for former President Trump.
Absolutely. And what is the stock market based on anyway? It's based on excitement. It's based on hype. It's based on an idea that maybe there's an alternative to the tried and true somewhere else, right? And the comment, one of the commentators made pump and dump. That's not what's happening. That would mean, by the way, that you deliberately pump up the stock in order to sell a bunch of it off. That's not what's happening here.
Yeah, so they are absolutely panicking. They hate the fact that Trump's coming out on top every chance they get. The man has 91 indictments. The man has been through hell on planet Earth. Okay, but still coming out on top, and they absolutely hate it. So they want to degrade him. They want to make him look like a pimple, as you said, like his business has never done well. These people are absolutely ridiculous. They're haters. They're the most extreme haters you've ever seen. And you have to ask yourself, why? Why are they hating on this man so much? They know that a lot of people want him in office. They know that his plans are good. They know that he's for the people. So there can only be that they're against us. All right, they can't control us, and they can't control him either. So that's what they want to see. They want to see Trump's downfall. They want to get rid of his dollars so that he doesn't have enough money to run his campaign. But it looks like it backfired, just like all the other plans that they have. They're going to backfire every single time. It's the will of the people. We want him in office, and they can't get over that. But guys, thank you. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe to my channel, and until next time.